So the big question we had, what's the outlook for other office furniture industry jobs in our area? Our team coverage continues tonight with 24 Hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey. Joe?
Yeah, Brian, you know, there was a time when once you got into Steelcase, Herman Miller, or Hayworth, or another office furniture maker, you're pretty much set for life, but not anymore, as we've seen over the last couple of years. But one industry consultant says the cuts we're seeing today may be the last of the bad news. Michael Dunlap says the Steelcase announcement wasn't a big surprise, at least to him. While they've downsized over the last several years, there was a lot of what he calls vertical integration. That's business speak for too much work done in-house that could have been contracted out. And that vertical integration created a lot of excess capacity at Steelcase plants. Steelcase needed to get rid of that capacity, and unfortunately that translates into job cuts. So what about Herman Miller and Hayworth? Well, either they didn't have the problem or already addressed it. Dunlap says it's not as easy as a process at the larger Steelcase.
I like to use the metaphor of trying to take an aircraft carrier through a slalom course. It can be done, but it takes more time and is not as agile as, say, a smaller or more nimbler operation.
So the question remains, if you're working the line or the cubicle at Hayworth or Herman Miller, do you have the same worry as those Steelcase employees? Well, Dunlap says the answer is probably no. We'll explain why coming up at 6. At the live desk, Joe LaFurgey, 24 Hour News 8.
Here's how Steelcase's stock did today. It closed trading at $10.70. That's up 4 cents on the day. Year to date, Steelcase's stock has done better, up $1.31 since this time last year. But if you look at the big picture, the company's stock has dropped 37% in 5 years.